This is going to be one of those days. I'm telling you right now. I think that StreamYard's giving me headaches. Good morning, Jamie.
Technology. Good morning.
Good morning, Piper. All right, it's time for us to sprint.
All
We'll talk
right.
on the other end of this.
Sounds
Uh,
good.
I don't have this ready. Here it is. Timer. Okay, here we go. There we go.
2, 1, go.
Here we go.
Three, two, one. Done.
Done.
Well, I was just making sure that my newsletter links worked because there's a fun giveaway in my newsletter. And I wanted to
Really?
make sure. Yes. So why don't you tell everybody what you're doing? Because
First of all, I got to address the chat. Allie, I'm really sorry. Like, I don't know how I did that, but I put the wrong link in there. So I got I doubled the link. I guess I just didn't copy when I selected mine. Anyway, yes, and Teresa's right. If you just type in my name exactly like it appears on the screen, I branded myself everywhere. Every social media is always exactly the same. So, anywho, yes, I have a Goodreads giveaway happening right now for signed copies of book 3 that's coming out.
like a real book that you
Like
can
a
hold in your
real-
hands.
Yes.
And
a
that
real-
cover is beautiful.
Aw, I love it when you say that.
Yes, you have to get this one to complete the set because they all look so nice together.
Mhm. The next series I want to have, I don't know if you've ever seen books that like when you put them together, like the spines make a picture too.
Oh, yeah.
That's my next, that's my bucket list, my goal for like, maybe not the next series, but one, of course.
Right.
Okay. And good morning, Melody. Sorry, I'm just trying to see. Everyone's talking to each other, just making sure there's nothing I'm missing. Good morning, Melody. Glad to have you here today. And if you missed it in the chat, like ignore the link I put in the description for my YouTube channel because it's wrong.
Oh, where does it go?
it goes back to this. Like I also put the link for the music, and so I did that one first. And so I went back, and I must not have actually like when I selected, I must not have actually copied mine. I don't know. It's early. I didn't brush my hair, put makeup on. I did brush my teeth. You're welcome.
So you
That's all
said
you
you
get
kind
today.
of like you had a lost track of time moment, got late real fast all of a sudden kind of moment.
I was ahead of the game like every day. And then I came in here and I thought, all right, I'm gonna get a couple business things done before I start writing and lost track. So because I was having problems logging into Fiverr. So I'm using a promotion site that's famous. Everybody uses it, I think, but I'm gonna try it out for my book. So
Ooh, I want to know how that goes. Are you willing to
Piper's
share who it is, or do you want to wait and see if you like it?
Oh, it's fine. It's B Nights, or I used to think it was BK Nights, but it's just B Nights on Fiverr, and it's a newsletter service on and a website, and so
Sounds like Be Nice.
Piper says I went and found your channel last week and subscribed so I could find you easily when you change. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. We're gonna do like a transition so that people can find us, but spread the word if you would so that people can find it because we don't want people like, thinking we just stopped doing sprints. We just moved them. That's all that's happening. So and Jamie's still gonna show up when she feels like it.
Yes,
Which
that's
is
why
good.
it should be like Jen's thing because it's really Jen's thing. I show up when I'm motivated at this
Yep.
time of day. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I have a headache today,
Oh
and
no.
I'm here. Yeah, not as bad as last week. Last week I just couldn't do it. She says you are live on both channels. Yeah, I did. I do that on purpose so that the transition people will you can just start going to my channel so you don't forget. But yeah,
Yes. How's the weather been up there? Are you adjusting to spring or summer, or is there snow?
yeah.
Like I'm a little
No, there's not,
confused.
and I don't know why I did randomly pick these. I always try to find. Oh, here's one I haven't used yet, and it's all snow images, and I'm like, it's making me angry. Like I should pick a different one. Because I'm just gonna stick with it, but it's making me angry because I don't want to see more snow. It's been cold but sunny, so it's just different. So, we got a new person. Hi, Tracy Thomas recommended you in sprints this morning. Good
Oh, that's
morning. Well,
awesome.
good morning. Welcome. Teresa is one of our best cheerleaders. We just love her.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, and hopefully you don't just ignore the links I put in and join us on Wednesday, and I'll have the correct links. Hopefully. So, 8:30 already. I didn't even talk about what I'm working on. I guess we will talk about that when we come back. And all right, just so y'all know, I'm gonna be asking everyone in chat what you guys are working on too, because we're not just here to,
3,
drink coffee.
2, 1,
That's just the perk.
go.
The perk. Get it? I'm a dork. 3, 2, 1, done. Yeah, I'm about to go nuts with StreamYard today.
What's going on?
Everything on my computer is glitchy, just like last time, and it kept like. Remember, I had to actually end sprinting, early, and the fact you guys could see all my stuff that I was doing on there, like I know I've been kind of a space cadet a little bit today, but I specifically chose it in a way that you wouldn't see my stuff, so you guys could still see the pictures and whatnot, not have to be. I don't know. I'm just done. Good morning, BDZ. Good to have you here. Good morning, Diane. Welcome. So, what's everybody working on? I told you guys I was going to ask, and here I am asking. I am working on book 4. I've gone back in.
Which we know because we have seen you dutifully editing live.
You saw it right there.
Sneak peek.
Chapter 1.
Yeah.
You didn't get to the good stuff, though.
I'm editing my first novel. I usually write short, so that's what I'm working on.
I'm very excited about this. Oh, my phone's not on mute. Sorry. Yeah. So this is funny. So I came out of having to edit A Calling for Phoebe, which I had to take 30 or 40,000 words out of it.
Good night. Yes, I remember.
This one I had Edwards too.
Oh.
Which is fun. Like, I'm super excited because that just means that as I'm editing and I get to a place where I wanted to just stop and marinate there for a while, I can. So I'm actually looking for places to marinate, places to go a little deeper or just kind of slow it down and look around what's happening. You know what I mean? This is actually going to be a very fun edit for me.
That's wonderful. That's great news.
Yeah. So, all right. Let's see. Diane says, I'm just getting going for the day. Eventually my nonfiction. Well, we're glad to have you here. If you're new, new, you've never even joined us or seen this, we do Pomodoro sprints, 25 minutes and then 5 minutes of chat. So we're going to be starting again here in a couple minutes. Looks like Allie had to go. She says, got to go pick up my monster child back later if you're here. Well, we're going to be here until 10. I'm always here till 10, as long as StreamYard will allow it. It's kind of crazy right now. So it's Monday. Doesn't it feel like Monday, Jamie?
It does. It's been a slow start for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need I always leave at 9:30. I'm going to need that break today, man. I guess I'm going to have to caffeinate or something. What were you saying?
I'm out of coffee. I'm not out of coffee. I just need to go make some, which I'm not accustomed to. I always make a big pot and then put it in the fridge and then I drink it for a few days. And then I got this morning. I'm like, oh, this should be enough for today. Nope. I need to go make some. So as soon as we start this next sprint, I'm sprinting upstairs and starting a pot of coffee. Piper says she's past the halfway point in book 3.
Oh, that's great.
Planning to finish it by the end of May and just got scheduled for a week of work. So trying to finish it early. Thrifty says, working remotely this morning for my job. I have a deadline. I also listened to a few more chapters of my audiobook as I work. Should finish my book during next sprint. Awesome.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, awesome. All right. One more minute and we're going to get this started. Yeah, and so Jamie, you're gone after this, huh? Are you getting some progress, though? You said that it's a slow start, but are you getting some progress this morning?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I actually started working because of these sprints. I opened my document and am in there working because you are. So thanks for showing up to you and everyone.
You're so sweet. I actually spent last night a couple hours making a new isolation booth because I was all set to go back into Widows of the West book 1. Mm-hmm. And remember when I had that flood in this basement several months ago? That isolation booth got kind of wrecked. And so I was going to make a new one and I was going to do a deeper outline. And I was going to outline the whole series. Remember I was going to do that? And then I got this morning and I'm like, just finish, Sarah. Finish, Sarah. And even if I don't go to edit it or anything, the next edit, just finish her and then start the next series, right? So
let's
give myself plenty of time.
You have a treat to look forward to also.
I know, right? Because, I love that. I love outlining. It's kind of nerdy, but Teresa says, I'm doing work today, but it's got to be done. Did some writing-oriented stuff earlier, but I'm going to let this project marinate while I figure out what it's supposed to be.
There you
Been
go.
there. Yep. All right, here we go. 2 more sprints, ladies and gentlemen. Only one, though, with the fabulous J.R. Nichols. So make it worth it, ladies and
3,
gentlemen.
2,
Not to be
1,
sexist.
go.
Go. John.
All right.
Okay, so try to get this to stop. On your end, listening to this, was the music glitching all the time? Was it pausing or cutting out
I
at all?
didn't recognize it if it did.
Okay.
It didn't distract me if it did.
I'm wondering because we never have this problem with the podcast, but I also don't share screen at length of time like we do with the podcast.
Mm.
But I'm wondering if it's that or if it's the new Scrivener.
Oh, I don't
Because
know. Hmm.
days I'm not working in Scrivener and I'm doing other things, I don't think I have this problem. So Piper says it's glitching a little bit. So on my end, not only is the music glitch every so often, every app I'm in, everything I'm trying to do, my mouse will be here, and then all of a sudden it's here, and it's here, and then
Oh,
I'm
that's
typing.
aggravating.
So I don't know. We'll see. Anywho, all right. What'd you guys get done? What'd you do during that? Just plugging away?
Just plugging away. How about you?
I am in the first chapter and adding words. I'm stopping and pausing and giving more detail, but I can't give too much detail in this chapter because it has to kind of happen quickly. Like you got to get to, you remember the chapter, right? Like
Mhm.
we don't know what's going on. Sarah is much older than she was. She was a little girl in the last book. So we're just not expecting. And then there's that whole, like the boom at the end of the chapter. So I'm just kind of going through that. My
Yeah, you've
plan is
got to make decisions, right? You've got to make decisions of how much to tell and how much not to.
because I want to get that. I want it to feel like really, like I want to draw them in. And the drawing in part is that last thing that happens in that chapter. And so I don't need to be all detailed and giving out too much stuff. So we'll see. That's great, Melody. Melody got
Wow,
233 words. That's awesome. I wonder how many words I added. I could probably check that, can't I? I know I can. So, oh no, 95 words.
Yeah, my novel is like, I've been calling it like an over the rainbow sort of a tale because it's really not a hero's journey, but he lives in one place and experiences a trauma, wakes up in another place, that kind of thing. So anyway, he's in the new place, and the part that I'm editing now is deciding how much info dump does he get when he wakes up, right? I mean, it's tricky. It's tricky because like it's expected, and yet you've got to do it artfully or it's just gross to try to slog through. So blah.
Yes. Because like if you woke up in a different place or whatever, people would start telling you what's going on.
Yes.
But like reading that would be torturous, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So I'm trying to make sure the reader has a good experience.
Piper says, my characters have been abducted and I've given one a concussion. Trying to write a scene from his point of view. Ooh, fun. Writing from a concussion point of view.
Does he throw up?
In A Calling for Phoebe, out May 13th, I have a scene where she wakes up, like where she's been knocked out and wakes up, and that's all I'm going to say. But do the others around him know he's disoriented? Oh, that's a good decision to make. Maybe they don't. He does. Oh, yes, he does throw up, she says.
Oh, yuck. Ew. Yeah, well, it happens. It's realistic.
Yep, for sure. All right, Jamie, you're going to get out of here then?
Yeah, I'm outies, but you guys are awesome. Keep going. Keep going.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
See you soon. Bye.
All right, everybody, 25 more minutes, and then we'll chat at the end, and that we'll call it quits for the day, or at least I have to. So really appreciate y'all being here. It keeps me motivated, even when things are glitchy.
3, 2, 1, go.
you
2, 1. Done.
Done. Absolutely done. Thrifty says, I'm working on my third item on my to-do list for work, and the audiobook is getting good. It's left off on a cliffhanger. Cliffhangers are awesome. All right, Piper, the disoriented question was for Jamie, and I do believe that they all do know that he's disoriented from what I gather from what she was saying. So, all right, well, I finished editing almost completely 2 chapters. I have like another paragraph to do, and I added 222 words, which is so great because I'm used to taking words away. This is going to be a fun edit because the last book was not a fun edit. So, but I need coffee and I got a bit of a headache. So if you guys want to put in the chat real quick what you got done so we can cheer for you, that'd be awesome. And then if not, then I'm just going to run up and get some more caffeine. I have been hydrating too. I know you guys only see me drink coffee, but that's just like what I do when I'm writing. As Jamie hinted at, I have a Goodreads giveaway. Well, I didn't hint at it. I think we talked about it, actually. So I've got that going on right now. Everything is just in full swing for the release of A Calling for Phoebe. So it's fun because I get to just focus now on writing the next one. Well, it's already written, editing the next one. Melody got 179 words. Awesome. Good job. Okay, I made it almost through the scene, Piper says, and I'm off to take my mom to an appointment. Thanks for the sprints. Well, thanks for you guys showing up. I really appreciate it. It really keeps me accountable. And again, this coming Wednesday, I will be back here, but I will put the proper link so you guys can start subscribing if you so you don't miss out. And newsletter chat tomorrow morning. I think I've made the decision that I'm going to move newsletter chat to 8 a.m., but we will talk about it tomorrow. If that doesn't work for you guys, I'd love to know that. But just to keep things consistent so it's easier to find, then I think I'll do 8 o'clock. It just makes more sense, I think. The only reason we did 9 o'clock is it worked out for our business meeting, which we have moved. So it's not at the same time anyway. The other thing I also want you guys to think about is we're changing the format a little bit because Jamie does not want to be like a active participant, like on a schedule. She doesn't want to be committed to having to do that. And so I will be doing it, but I would like to bring on like guest writers, people just, bring them on and we'll talk about where you are with your newsletter, how we can help you with it, how you can help others with their newsletters, give your opinion. So yeah, so be keeping that in mind, thinking about that. Reach out to me, message me if you're interested in doing that. Piper got over 1,400 words this morning. That's awesome. Good job. Melody says, thanks for the sprints. Always super helpful. Same here. You guys are as helpful to me as I am to you. So I really appreciate you guys. All right. So until tomorrow morning newsletter chat is at 9, still on this channel as well as on my channel. And we'll talk more about that tomorrow. And if you're not into newsletter chat and just want to do some productivity sprints with us and some writing sprints, join us Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. right back here. Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate all of you here and all the chat. All right. Bye.